Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me video. This week we are memory planning the week that was December 2nd through to December 8th, and we are using a freebie, like tiered freebie kit from Plannerface. I cannot recall what freebie this was. I don't know if it was from 2024 or earlier, and I can't remember if it was like a Christmas in July sale, a UPS sale, PBC sale. I don't know. So if anyone here knows when this is from, please let me know, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't say it on the kit either. Could be wrong. You guys will know the kit name, at least, by the time this video goes live, but yeah, I can't recall. Also, you're going to see me doing something very interesting here. I still now, in September 2025, have not fixed the washi. I wasn't sure what washi I wanted to use with this kit. I thought that the rainbow would work really well because the tones in the kit, they're very vibrant. You know, you've got bright greens, bright blues, bright pink, bright red. And then on the right hand side, I went with the pink because the pink matches the tones of the pink in the kit. And to this date, I have not decided which washi I prefer. So they are both still there with two separate washes on both separate pages. But in my opinion, I think the pink looks better. So let me know your thoughts, because before we come back and do a flip through video, I want to fix this up. But anyway, like I said, this was a tiered freebie set. So I did pull in some foil from SPC. It is an older, like chunky confetti hollow situation, and I think the hollow with this kit, again, the idea of like the rainbow, all of the different tones, I think it just ties in really nicely with the clip art and like the overall color scheme of this kit. And I love it. When I did Christmas 2024, I couldn't work out what I wanted to do. I didn't know whether I wanted to stay traditional. I didn't know whether I wanted to do bright and colorful. I didn't know whether I wanted to do like softer pastels. So I opted to do like neutral, bright. Then I did like a blue and red. And then I did a kind of blue, red, green. And then a more traditional. So there's a lot of blues, reds, and greens. But you guys will see those obviously throughout the spreads in December. But yeah, I think this spread turned out really, really fun. I pulled in as many of these circle icons as I could because, again, this was an older SPC foil bundle, which meant that I had my favorite circle icons that I could use to bring more of that fun foil into the spread. I also took the opportunity to bring in as much of my Christmas like icons, Christmas characters, all of that, because I have like a sleeve full of them and I don't bring them out any other time of the year except for December. So I try to use as many of those as I can throughout December. I think that is it in terms of like housekeeping things, so to speak. Why do we call it housekeeping? It's a planner. I mean, I don't know what else we would use. Like, it's not admin, it's not, I don't know, but housekeeping. Strange. Okay, so this week my sidebar is like a standard sidebar. You know, my favorite go-to layout. I've got the 3 full boxes. I've got room for a highlight of the week. There was no quote box, and I didn't have any quotes in my stash that matched the color palette of this spread. One of the full boxes that I used does say "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal." It's kind of cut off. It's on a sweater, but I figured that that would work in terms of quote boxes. And then the box that I do use on the bottom left is very similar, but a more zoomed out version of one of the boxes I use in my double box scene on Friday and Saturday. But I figured if I scattered them enough and I scattered the Christmas tree elements enough, you wouldn't really be able to tell, and I think it works. Like, once all of the deco and icons and all of those sorts of things are in, I don't think you can tell very much. But yeah, I guess I should get into the days of the week because we're already 5 minutes into it, so let's get started. So Monday the 2nd, the first thing that I had here is a vet appointment. So for anyone who may be new or who has just discovered my channel, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Your support is truly appreciated. But whenever you see a vet appointment, it is because my little guinea pig, Honks, or Wonky as I call him, he has been going back and forth to the dentist since June 2023 because he had a dental procedure. And basically, once a guinea pig has a dental procedure, it is one of those things that is ongoing for the rest of their life, and you just have to manage it. It is expensive, it is time consuming, because generally speaking, we were at the vets every 3 weeks for a consultation, and then usually every 5 to 6 weeks for a procedure, and then repeat. So we were doing that from June 2023 until March 2025, when unfortunately my poor little baby did succumb to an abscess. It makes me very sad because 2025 has just been one of those years, and given that he fought from June 2023, kept fighting, and then it was an abscess that took him, not even the dental, though we do presume that the abscess was a result of the dental somewhere along the line. But makes me very sad because that's what took him, and he fought so hard, and he was the toughest little thing I've ever seen. So at this point in time, he was still fighting. We were still doing vet visits. We basically agreed that so long as he was fighting, so long as he was happy and healthy, we would continue to fight with him. So that's what we were doing. I did mark that it was a 33-degree day this day, that we got McDonald's, or I got McDonald's. I can never remember which appointments my husband comes to. Sometimes I'll drop the guinea pig off if he's having a procedure. Sometimes Michael will take him. It just depends. But McDonald's on the way home. Then I marked work. I then marked that I was feeling queasy. No particular reason why. I think I was just feeling a little off. And then I did mark that I picked up my husband, so he must have come with me to the appointment that day. Weird. We had Subway for dinner this night. We did a little grocery run, and I did mark that I uploaded a video that night. On Tuesday, it was an office day, so I marked working in office with a cute little Christmas cup. And then I'm what does that say? My planner is on my lap, so I can't quite see it. Oh, I marked that I got my Christmas gift from my friend Laura at work. When I came home, I marked that I did a voiceover, and then I marked that I replied to YouTube comments. You guys, if you have ever commented on my video and I haven't replied, I am so sorry. I was looking through my comments section the other day. Didn't even realize it was a thing, because I would usually reply to comments as they come in. I have comments there from 2 years ago, even more, that I have not replied to. So if you were still waiting on a reply from something, I'm so sorry. I promise to be more on top of it, both now and into 2025 content and the back end of 2025. But yeah, I'm so sorry. But I was replying to comments on this day. I then marked that we watched a movie called The Nutcrackers. In December, I try every year to watch as many Christmas movies as I can. There are some repeats, like the old school favorites, Home Alone, Christmas with the Cranks, that sort of thing. But I do try to watch new ones as well. So this night we watched one called Nutcrackers. And then I did mark that I uploaded a video this night. Also, you guys probably can't see very well, but I'm obsessed with my Christmas nails from last year. I did a red chrome, and then my ring finger, I don't know what it's called, the second from the left finger near my pinky, had a holly design, but the holly was shaped in Mickey heads, and they were so cute. And I'm looking at them now, and I'm reminiscing. I can't believe that we're in September 2025, Christmas is almost here, and I'm just uploading content from Christmas 24. Love Christmas 24. Very much looking forward to Christmas 2025. I digress. Wednesday, I did mark that we had a vet appointment. This time it was for our dog Buddy, who also, again, unfortunately, is no longer with us. Like I said, 2025 has been a year. And I'm going to try and keep going because I might cry. But this was an appointment for Buddy this day. He ate a blue tongue. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. No, it wasn't. This was a vet appointment for the guinea pig. So it was a consultation on the Monday. And then the vet appointment on the Wednesday was because he was having his procedure on the Wednesday. So his teeth obviously needed doing quite quickly. I then marked that my dog Buddy ate a blue tongue. Usually I'd be able to get it off him, but he just engulfed it, devoured it, wouldn't let me near it. So that was fun. I marked work. I marked that I went and picked up the guinea pig from the vet. I watched some YouTube, did some laundry, and then we watched The Best Christmas Ever. I marked that I got my Christmas loading. So at work, we get a loading if you haven't used a certain amount of leave throughout the year. So I got that, and then I uploaded a video. Let's try and run through this as quickly as we can. Thursday, I marked work, and then after work, I had a hair and waxing appointment. I marked that I had KFC for dinner, and then I started reading the things we left behind. And then I uploaded another video. Also, apologies for my dog. You guys know how it is at this point. Whenever I sit down to do a voiceover, he wants to be known. So, apologies. Friday, I did mark that my childhood friend's dad's funeral was on. So, we went to that, and it was a 33-degree day. It was so hot. We're obviously all wearing black. It was just, I was sweaty. It was humid. It was really gross, but nothing you can do about that. I marked that we had the wake at our local club, and we just hung out and caught up. We had catch-ups with people we hadn't seen for a long time, because after the wake we then went to another hotel for dinner, and I just marked that it was a late night. On Saturday, I marked sleeping in, that I did some cleaning, that we decluttered. I had schnitty and chips for lunch. That night we watched Silent Night, and again I did upload a video. And then Sunday I marked having a lazy morning, cleaning and decluttering, getting ready. We went to Flappy's, which is a chicken place, with my mum and my brothers. And then we went to Krispy Kreme with my brother and his partner. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in another video soon. Bye!